Hello my friends, today I'm gonna answer what the hell went wrong with Subnautica Below Zero. After finishing my first playthrough, the only question that went through my mind is what the hell just went wrong here? But it's most likely because of their first game success that this one just feels so disappointing. The problem with Below Zero is that it just looks too much like a game. Just look at this idiot fooling around. In Subnautica, dryland exploration was kept to a minimum, but in Below Zero, they expanded dryland exploration significantly. In this case, when you realize you cannot build any land base, there isn't any reason to stay up there. For the sea truck, I was kind of excited to be able to extend it with individual modules and to put a moving sea base. The only issue is, it's the only mobile vehicle with the prawn suit. The Cyclops is a large and safe vehicle, whereas the Seamod is fast and easy to maneuver. The Sea Truck is a slow and hard to maneuver vehicle, and it could be a real chore to get out of tight spaces. It's like combining a fast Seamod with a big Cyclops to make a hard to maneuver and slow Sea Truck. It's exactly like Coke Diet. This is another issue. In my first playthrough of the game, I was scanning everything to find another vehicle, but when I realized there weren't any, it was such a disappointment. You know this moment when you grab the Cyclops and it feels like a big achievement. Well, this is something that Below Zero really missed. So now, that's my question. What the hell went wrong here? Why is Subnautica just below average? Another problem is, when you've experienced the Chalacerate, you've seen 50% of the Leviathan. And you may ask, what about the Void Chalacerate? Well, this is the Chalacerate Leviathan, and this is the Void Chalacerate Leviathan. Yeah, it's the same thing. I love the design of the Shadow Leviathan. The only problem is, you never see it often enough. You always just run in the Chalacerate. Below Zero also have a difficulty problem. In my playthrough, I never died because of Leviathan. I usually die because of hunger. Okay, sometimes they took a bite off my vehicle, but it wasn't enough for me to be scared about them. At the end, I even went right into them. In Subnautica, you were thrown in the survival scenario completely against your own will. The ship crash landed on an alien planet, and the character wasn't voiced. So you can imagine what a real survival scenario would look like. Plus in Subnautica, when you find another base, you're full of excitement thinking you're not alone. In Below Zero, you went on that planet by your own will. Crafting Alan's body involves you to be going absolutely everywhere to scan everything in front of you, which makes the game kind of boring. And when you've visited absolutely everything in the game, you're gonna be able to craft Alan's body in the deepest place on Earth. And you're telling me that an advanced civilization couldn't do that on its own. Even though there's a lot of problems in Below Zero, it's still a very good game. Even though it isn't as good as the first one, I still recommend you to play this one. Just take it as a DLC.